The following professional wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation.
Hi, friends and neighbors. Snarl is in Virginia Beach tonight, and we're ready for 2 hours of the biggest stars in the biggest matches. Wally C, Johnny B, and Hangman Tex, all present and accounted for, with about 2 weeks to go till Coliseum Games, a supercard that's already slowly taking shape.
Hi out there, tubers. Yeah, a couple of matches are already confirmed, with a lot more on the way. Some of them probably coming off of what could happen here tonight.
Great point, GB. Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, it's the second Snarl of 2026, and this one's looking even better than the last one. Great lineup tonight. Do stick around, because you're not gonna want to miss any of it, including our opening card, which is going to be a real interesting. Our opening match tonight, is going to be a great one. Straight out of the classic world-class championship wrestling from the days in Dallas, Texas. Check this one out, folks. It's going to be the Great Muta, backed up by Playboy Gary Hart, locking it up against the one and only Bruiser Brody.
And fans, stick around, because in addition to tonight's matches, we'll bring you the latest goings-on in our WLL. Meantime, here comes Playboy Gary Hart, standing behind the Great Muta. And you're not wrong, Tex. This one would have been a classic back in the day. And it's probably going to be a great match here tonight.
I'm counting on it, GB. I'm counting on it. Has there ever been a more Japanese entrance than that of the Great Muta?
Good evening, Virginia Beach. Welcome to our Rwl Sn Rl. Our opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Playboy Gary Hart from the land of the rising sun, weighing 236 pounds, the Great Muta.
The rapidly restructured Playboy making it down to the ring with his third and latest client. And it ain't the first time the Playboy works with Muta. He also managed 8th grade Kabuki as well. Seems like Gary Hart has a specific type he prefers to manage.
Tack on Luna Vachon and ODB to his slowly developing roster, and Hart's got himself the potential start of something. And who knows who else he might bring into the fold.
Yeah, who knows? We might see Abdullah the Butcher, Kamala the Ugandan Giant, who knows?
His opponent from Santa Fe, New Mexico, weighing 310 pounds, Bruiser Brody.
Quick review shows Brody last appeared 3 months back here on Snarl, when he dropped his match against Kane, not injured or anything, just taking his time between matches. Which is smart when you throw yourself into your work like he does.
The Bruiser's a 3-time No Rules champion and former super heavyweight champion. And if Brody appears regular and wins consistently, he'll be back at the top again before very long.
Yeah, I would say so. Oh, Magic's the current No Rules champion. He better hope Brody don't come knocking. Man, Muta versus Brody. This is straight out of world class from the Sportatorium in Dallas. Oh man, this is going to be a great card opener. Willie Johnson rings the bell, and here it goes. Muta doesn't quite take Brody down, counters Brody. Another dropkick doesn't take Brody down, but a crossbody does. Swing and a miss with the kick. Brody goes behind on him. Hard whips Muta to the ropes, elbow right to the face. Bruiser Brody rounds up the Great Muta over the... Oh, man. Slam face first, flapjack to the center of the logo. There's a kick to the chest from Bruiser Brody. Man, been a while since we've seen Bruiser in action. The Great Muta with a back body drop swings and misses with the kick against Brody. With a neck breaker on the Great Muta. Muta being dragged towards center by Brody. lays in a fist drop. Muta catches a kick to the back. Brody is all business tonight. A leg sweep from the great Muta. Muta rounds up Brody, a chop across the chest. There's a chop right back from Brody. You don't want to play that game with Bruiser Brody, man. Oh, the knee right to the midsection. The great Muta's laid out. Here's a pin. One. Barely just a one. The great Muta rounded up by Bruiser Brody again. Hard whipped into the corner. There's a counter elbow from the great Muta. Muta rounds Brody up, scoop slams him. Almost effortless, man. Wow, that was great. There's a stomp right to the face. One knee right to the back of the head of Bruiser Brody. The great Muta makes his way to the top turnbuckle. Brody in trouble. Whoa! Swing and a miss. Brody's been having a great time with him. Muta not too coordinated this evening. Okay. Brody covers. Hooks the leg. One. Another just one. Playboy Gary Hart can't be too pleased with the progress of the great Muta at the present time, Shoulder tackle from Muta to Brody. Brody rounded up. He's got the goozle on him. Has him up. Oh, man. Military press from the great Muta into a slam. And finally, Playboy Gary Hart got something to clap about. Bruiser Brody back up on his feet. There's a shot right to the face of the great Muta. Muta whipped to the corner by Brody. There's a clothesline to the back of the head. Muta taken down to the canvas. A stomp right to the arm of Bruiser Brody. The great Muta. Ooh, hard shot to the midsection. Puts Muta against the ropes. Brody whips him. There's a knee at the midsection. Whips him again. There's another. And he rounds that off with a Russian leg sweep to the great Muta. Bruiser Brody. Definitely 100% business tonight. Whoop! There goes Willie Johnson. Oh, man, Muta didn't mean to do it, but it happened. Cross body from the top rope. Willie Johnson quickly back into the game here. Missed that last aerial from the great Muta. Muta with a clubbing overhand right to Bruiser Brody. There's a clothesline. There's the second one. Rebound off the ropes from Muta and a heel kick right to the face of Bruiser Brody, and down he goes. Brody rounded up one more time here by the great Muta. He's wound it up. There's a big time hard right hand right to the face of Brody. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Again, no good. Brody, double tough. You're going to have a hard time getting a 3 count on Brody. Sweep of the leg. Down he goes. Muta back on the canvas again. Brody busted open, but indicating to the fans that he's just fine. That's Brody for you. He's laid out right now. Muta looks like he's setting up for something dangerous. Oh, he's got the goozle again. He's going for that military press one more time. Into a spine buster this time. Yeah, he can do a whole bunch of things from that military press. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Brody gets that right shoulder up again. Well, he's just hanging on. Muta back up on his feet first. Gets a hold of Brody. Brody with a quick shoulder tackle. Muta's laid out. Brody takes himself to the top left turnbuckle. Oh, man. Muta. Wait a minute. He changed his mind on the high wrist. Misses with the kick. Drop kick from Muta takes Brody down. And things just switched up real quick. Brody against the ropes. A clothesline from Muta takes him out to the floor. Like I said, things changed up real quick. Muta on the top turnbuckle. Brody slowly getting back to his feet. The referee counting. Here goes Muta. Elbow right to the top of the dome. For Bruiser Brody. Brody counters with a back body drop. Depositing. The great Muta almost on the ramp. Muta counters with a kick to the knee. Brody counters with a knee to the midsection. Muta counters with a right. Oh, man. Brody almost gets him back inside the ring. Leaps over, rolls in himself. That was smooth. That's Bruiser Brody for you. He moves quick for a big guy. Muta still laid out on the outside. Playboy Gary Hart looking a little bit concerned. Muta back up on his feet, back inside. Gets Brody by the throat for a third time. Has him up for the military press, and there's the slam one more time. Brody quickly back up, blocks him, tags him with the right. Muta counters with a right of his own. Has him up again for the military press slam. Oh, man. The great Muta not playing any games here. Oof. Elbow drop right to the chest of Brody. And things, like I said, things turned around real quick. Once things went outside the ring, there's a stomp to the midsection of Bruiser Brody. The Great Muta rounds up Brody half to a seated position. Goes behind on him. Rear headlock. And he cinched it in pretty good. Brody, center ring, in trouble. Busted open and bleeding, and the Great Muta's got the hold locked in. Oh, man. He releases the hold. Brody slowly making his way back up to the stand position. He's got him by the throat again. Oh, don't shut up. Into the spine buster again. The Great Muta really starting to show out here. Here's our pin. 1, 2, again, Brody. Muta can't believe it. He's going to have to drop a transmission on his head to keep him down. Back body drop from Bruiser Brody. The Great Muta rounded up again. There's a kick from Brody. Spins him around. Has him up over the shoulders into the fireman's carry. Brody countered by the Great Muta with a set of elbows. Muta rounds him up. Hip toss from the Great Muta. What a match. What a card opener we got going on here. Brody on the outside. Muta joins him out there. Catches a right. Ducks him. Gets back inside the ring. Everybody's back inside the pool now. Brody with a nice suplex and a pin. 1, 2. First one. Once ago. Brody working up a sweat here. And it's been a great match. The Great Muta catches an uppercut. Counters with a kick. Gets back up on his feet before Brody does. Brody quickly back up. Slams him down with a clothesline. He clocked him a beauty with that one. Flip over neck rip for the Great Muta. Brody snaps the leg on the Great Muta. And again, Playboy Gary Hart looking a little bit worried here. Brody tries for the neck breaker, but quickly countered. An elbow to the back of the head from the Great Muta. Muta setting Brody up against the ropes. There's a hard right. There's a whip into the ropes, knee to the midsection, a whip to the ropes, another knee to the midsection, and he's going to round that off with a Russian leg sweep, just like Brody did to him. Wow. Here's another pin. 1, 2. Oh, man. Brody is like, unbelievable. Muta catches a couple of shots from Brody. He's like the Terminator. Whips into the corner. Brody ducks him. Muta nails him with a jab. Arms up. The big punch takes him down again. And Bruiser Brody's laid out again. Wow. The Great Muta needs to pin him. Get this over with, man. Brody getting back up on his feet. This is not good. There's a hard right from the Great Muta. Tossed over the top rope and out onto the floor. Bruiser Brody laid out. The Great Muta's going to start the count all over again and join him. Takes it to the outside. Brody blocks him, takes him with a right. Muta counters him. Brody counters Muta. Quickly rolls himself back inside the ring. Here comes Muta right after him. Has him up another military press. I do not believe it. Slammed down one more time by the Great Muta. What a match this has been. We're running out of time. Here's another pin. 1, 2. Shut the hell. Muta's real mad now. Oh boy. Brody. There's a back body drop on Muta. He's like Godzilla. You can't stop him. Brody. With a DDT to the Great Muta. Lays him out. He rolls him over center ring. Covers and hooks the leg here. 1, 2. 3, and finally, this one comes to an end with Bruiser Brody picking up the pinfall win.
The time, 10 minutes and 24 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Bruiser Brody.
Well, guys, what do you say to that? We've had a lot of great opening matchups over time, but this one was extra special. Bruiser Brody picking up a 3-count pinfall win over the Great Muta in a battle that just went back and forth between the two. It was between scientific technical moves and slugfest. It was absolutely amazing.
It really was an exciting matchup with tons of back and forth action and both guys on their top form. And when you get all that together, you get a great match like this one.
Totally was Johnny, and what a way for Bruiser Brody to say, "Hey world, I am back." All right, that's just one down in the books. A whole lot more headed your way when we come back on the other side of the break as Snarl continues.
All right, well, Myron Schimmelman decided it was time to start mixing things up a little bit, and he sure has tonight. Going one-on-one, it's going to be the Iron Sheik locking it up with the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal for the first time. This should be a gem right here.
This next contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Tehran, Iran, weighing 256 pounds, the Iron Sheik.
This should definitely be a good one, Tex. Here we got to guys who are both on consistent winning tracks in recent weeks, with the Iron Sheik having won his last few matches, and Jinder coming off that spectacular win over Ken Kennedy a few weeks back. I'm sure these two are gonna test each other to the fullest, and there's no way this is gonna be a bad match. As to picking a winner, I'm leaning towards the modern-day Maharaja, who's more than tough enough to hang with the Iron Sheik.
Yeah, especially after the beating Ken Kennedy handed him, and he still wound up picking up the win. Yeah, Jinder Mahal definitely proved himself to be pretty tough. Let's see what the Iron Sheik makes of him.
His opponent from the Punjab in India weighing 234 pounds, he is the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
Not a lot of stars have made the jump to another promotion quite as smoothly as Jinder Mahal has, and during his time with RWL, he's duked it out with a lot of people, but there's still a lot more that Jinder hasn't clashed with yet. Case in point, the Iron Sheik, who for his part doesn't care for Jinder just on principle. To Sheiky baby, Jinder is just one of the new kids, and you know what he thinks of them. I can't decide which one's gonna have the goods tonight, but you ain't kidding. No way on earth is this match gonna suck.
Ain't no way. No way at all, Wally. The modern-day Maharaja definitely doing really well for himself and demonstrating that he is no nonsense, especially after that match against Ken Kennedy. Ken Kennedy beat the tar out of him, and he still wound up picking the win. Oh, man. This is going to be a great confrontation between him and the Iron Sheik. Looking forward to this one right here. And I will also point out to you boys, the Iron Sheik has been on a winning streak lately, so Jinder Mahal not going to have an easy time of it. Well, he's ready to go. So's the referee. Walt Rothburn sounds the bell. Here we go. Hey, oh, Jinder Mahal gets the brakes put on him by the Iron Sheik, catches a knee to the gut. Sheiky baby with a rib breaker on Jinder Mahal. The modern-day Maharaja rounded up for a gut-wrench suplex by the Iron Sheik. A knee right to the head of Jinder Mahal. The Iron Sheik opening up real aggressive here. Jinder whipped right into Walt Rothburn. He goes behind on him. Trap squeeze, blocking the flow of blood to the brain. And Jinder Mahal's fading fast. He's down on his knees, and his arms just went limp. Down he goes. That's going to do it. But he's quickly recovered. There's a right to the head of the Iron Sheik. A right, a left. Oh, man, look at this. Clubbing overhand right from the Iron Sheik to Jinder Mahal, and slams his head down to the canvas. Oh, man. Iron Sheik with a little bit of chokey on the modern-day Maharaja. He bounces off the ropes. Here he comes. Elbow drop right across the chest of Jinder Mahal. Mahal rolls to the outside, and he's just trying to figure it all out. Iron Sheik changes his mind off the top turnbuckle. And, well, a little bit of an unfriendly gesture there from Sheiky baby. Jinder Mahal. Look at this. Walt Rothburn's got to hold him back. The modern-day Maharaja makes his way back inside the ring. Sheiky baby catches a knee right to the head. Jinder Mahal rounds him up, whips the Sheik to the ropes. There's an elbow right to the face from Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal paying back with the same coin. A little bit of chokey for the Iron Sheik. There's a stomp to the midsection from Jinder. Jinder Mahal with a double axe handle across the back of the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik rolls to the outside. The momentum has suddenly shifted here. Oh, man. Jinder Mahal joins the Sheik on the outside. Fireman's carry and a Samoan drop. Oh, man. Ref Walt Rothburn already counting. Jinder Mahal with a vertical suplex on the Iron Sheik, slammed his legs into the lip of the apron and everything. Oh, man. Jinder Mahal pitches the Iron Sheik towards the timekeeper's area, makes his own way back inside the ring. The referee continuing to count the Iron Sheik. And boy, did things turn around real quick in this one, huh? Iron Sheik makes his way back inside the ring. Jinder Mahal misses with the clothesline. The Iron Sheik gathers him up for a scoop slam. There's a kick right to the back of those pointed Persian boots. Iron Sheik flips the modern-day Maharaja over and slams his head down to the canvas again. Jinder Mahal only mounting a modicum of offense here, as Don Hickson might say. Here's a DDT to Jinder Mahal from the Iron Sheik. There's a knee right to the head, and the Iron Sheik has done busted open the modern-day Maharaja. There's a counter kick from Jinder Mahal, going for a quick pin here. 1, 2. Man, he is busted open pretty good, huh? Jinder Mahal drives a knee into the head of the Iron Sheik. Oh, man. Been a good match so far. The Iron Sheik being taken to the corner. Walt needs to get the hell on out of the way, if you don't mind. Okay, go ahead and get hurt, see if I care. Okay, there's a knee right to the midsection of the Iron Sheik from Jinder Mahal. There's a stomp to the back and a clubbing overhand right. Iron Sheik spun around with the right and into a sleeper hold. Jinder Mahal's got it locked in pretty good. Releases the hold because of the ropes. Well, it is what it is. Iron Sheik steps out, steps back in. Jinder Mahal locks him up. Hard whip to the ropes. There's another elbow to the face for the Iron Sheik. Jinder Mahal going for the pin again. 1. Oh. He's not messing around. Jinder gonna have to do a lot more damage though. Iron Sheik getting his head twisted by the modern-day Maharaja. Slammed down to the canvas. And right to the throat again, depriving the Iron Sheik of air. Jinder Mahal takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Iron Sheik's laid out center ring. Boom! Knee right across the chest of the Iron Sheik. And there's another one. Jinder Mahal has turned things around. And the Iron Sheik makes his way out onto the apron, using the ropes to get himself stood up. Jinder joins him on the outside. Ooh, quickly taken down by the Iron Sheik. There's a bit of a surprise. Iron Sheik locks up Jinder Mahal, has him up. There's another rib breaker from the Iron Sheik. Jinder Mahal drives the Sheik into the ring steps. He caught the corner on that one right in the midsection. Ow. Oh. Jinder Mahal back inside the ring. The Iron Sheik on the outside, still being countered by the referee, making his way back inside the ring. But, oh, Jinder tags him with a shot, takes himself out onto the apron again, and slams the Iron Sheik right into the lip of it. Oh. Well, sir, the modern-day Maharaja turning things around here. There's a stomp to the leg of the Iron Sheik. Jinder Mahal putting the boots to the hands and fingers of the Iron Sheik out there on the floor. Not even the mat on the inside of the ring. It's a hell of a lot more painful. Iron Sheik rolled back inside the ring by the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. Mahal with a stomp to the back of the Iron Sheik. Sheik counters with both boots, quickly back up on his feet. Clubbing overhand right to Jinder Mahal. Iron Sheik locks him up. Whips him towards the ropes. There's an elbow right to the face of Jinder Mahal. And again, well, this was not going to be a friendly match no matter how it worked out. Iron Sheik, oh, look at this. Turning the turnbuckle loose, exposing the steel in the corner. Iron Sheik rebounds off the ropes, an elbow across the chest of Jinder Mahal. And you can just bet that exposed steel turnbuckle is going to come into play at some point if the Iron Sheik can swing it. Jinder Mahal goes to the outside. Oh, look at this, both of them menacing each other. The Iron Sheik with the upper hand on Jinder Mahal. Throws him towards the opposing side of the ring and delivers a jumping elbow drop for a good measure. Yes, the Iron Sheik doing a little bit of showboating here for the folks. Iron Sheik locks it up with Jinder, gets him back inside the ring finally. Jinder getting back to a standing position, catches a right from the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik locks him up. Escorts him towards the far left corner. There's that turn. Oh! Face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, the nose. Oh, man. Jinder Mahal staggers out of the corner. The Iron Sheik gets a hold of him. Has him up. There's a knee breaker. And Iron Sheik covers. 1, 2. Just a 1. Yeah, that's how it felt to me. Iron Sheik rounds up Jinder Mahal. And into the referee. There's a clothesline from the Iron Sheik. He didn't get the turnbuckle, but oh man. Iron Sheik up off the top. There's another elbow across the chest of Jinder Mahal. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna do it. The Iron Sheik picks up the win by pinfall over the modern day Maharaja.
The time, 7 minutes and 29 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, the Iron Sheik.
Wow, that was a good one. The Iron Sheik picking up a 3-count pinfall win over the modern day Maharaja in a match that wound up changing ties like Hollywood romances back and forth between the Iron Sheik and the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal, who gave it his all as usual, but this was it right here. The collision with the referee, the clothesline, and then the top turnbuckle elbow to the chest did it all. We'll be right back with more RWL Sn Rl in just a moment.
As Sn Rl continues, tag team action with 2 back-to-back tag matchups. Up first, the Toxic Table, AJ Hawk and Boston Connor, with Pat McAfee at ringside, facing El Jefe and 2025 Memphis millionaire Eddie Guns, the Nouveau Rich Guns brothers.
Hey!
The following tag team contest is set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Pat McAfee, on behalf of Velvet Unlimited, both from Parts Unknown, Combined Weight Unknown, AJ Hawk, Boston Connor, the Toxic Table.
Well, folks, as for Too Short, Slow Fair Papa Scott Bell, he is finally out of the hospital, and tonight's Sn Rl is taking place in his hometown of Virginia Beach. So I'm sure he's at home, resting comfortably in that custom hospital bed, watching Sn Rl. And if you are, Scott, well, we don't miss you. Pat McAfee filling in for Too Short at the Toxic Table. Boston Connor and AJ Hawk said to lock it up with the Guns brothers. And of course, Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns was out here in the ring last week talking about his financial plans. Well, this week it's just another day at the office for him and El Jefe. They're coming in to compete against the Toxic Table like nothing had ever happened.
Eddie's been generous with the prize money, but you'll note he's said nothing at all about that contract briefcase. He sure plays it close to the vest, doesn't he?
Yes, he does, but that's part of his charm.
Their opponents accompanied by Angie Angel Guns from the Bronx, New York, at a combined weight of 475 pounds, Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns, and El Jefe Ray Guns, the Guns brothers.
Man, you'd hardly know Eddie had even won the Memphis Million if he hadn't shown up in the ring last week after a 2-week disappearance. He did state his intentions of both giving back to the company and working on advancement for his family members. And hey, the family is out in force tonight, with Mr. Ringside's daughter Angie backing up her dad and her uncle in this match with the Toxic Table. I really do kinda admire this modesty that Eddie's developed over time. He's gonna absolutely ruin his ruthless scumbag image if he keeps going like this.
Well, boys, this is bound to get colorful. Pat McAfee at ringside instead of Too Short AJ Hawk. Gonna start things off here against El Jefe Ray Guns. The Memphis Millionaire gonna kick back, let his brother do the work as Walt Rothburn rings the bell, and off we go. They lock it up, collar and elbow. El Jefe Ray Guns with AJ Hawk up over the shoulders in the fireman's carry and a Samoan drop to AJ Hawk. El Jefe Ray Guns. Ooh, there it is, that forearm. He ain't waste no time laying it in either. Oh, Pat McAfee. Wow, how about that? Hard right hand from El Jefe Ray Guns. AJ Hawk rounded up. There's another rising knee right to the face of AJ Hawk. El Jefe Ray Guns whips him to the far right corner. He rounds him up for a scoop slam. Takes himself all the way up to the middle rope. AJ Hawk slowly making his way to a standing position, and here comes El Jefe double axe handle right across the face of AJ Hawk. AJ Hawk not having a good time right now. Whipped into the Guns Brothers corner. El Jefe with a kick to the gut and a rake of the eyes across the top rope. AJ Hawk probably wishing he was anywhere else in the universe right about now. El Jefe Ray Guns. Vertical suplex to AJ Hawk. And here comes Boston Connor the Hamburglar. A clothesline takes down El Jefe. Man, AJ Hawk is all messed up. Boston Connor with a vertical suplex on Ray Guns. Here's a pin and a hook of the leg. One. No dice. Not gonna happen. El Jefe back up to a standing position. Boston Connor with a scoop slam on Ray Guns. He rolls to the outside. Boston Connor getting into it with Angie. Oh, look at this. Angie Angel Gunn certainly not intimidated by any members of the Toxic Table. Oh man, she's probably cursing him out here. El Jefe takes down AJ Hawk on the outside. Boston Connor goes after Mr. Ringside. There's a left from Boston Connor. He joins Eddie Guns out on the apron and slams him into the lip of the apron. Down he goes. Angie Angel Gunn's not appreciating that one bit. El Jefe Ray Guns not appreciating it either. Boston Connor about to pay for it. Inverted vertical suplex. Slamming him face first into the mat. El Jefe Ray Guns with a stomp to the arm of Boston Connor. A double boot stomp to the gut. Mr. Ringside El Jefe is still laid out. El Jefe's going to have to do it all himself for now. Here comes AJ Hawk again. Mr. Ringside finally stirring here. AJ Hawk with a shoulder takes down Ray Guns. Locks him up. Counter whipped to the outside apron. El Jefe brings him in over the top rope. There's a clubbing overhand right. El Jefe covers and hooks the leg. One, two. The Hamburglar breaks that one up. Boston Connor getting in the way of things. AJ Hawk with a kick to the head of El Jefe. Ray Guns whip to the ropes. And that was a nasty headbutt right there from AJ Hawk. El Jefe with an inverted atomic drop to Boston Connor on the outside. A couple of shots to AJ Hawk. He's taking out both members of the gang here. The Toxic Table being taken down by El Jefe Ray Guns. Misses with the double boot stomp. AJ Hawk quickly back up. And whoa! He sent him flying. Well, damn. Oh, okay. AJ Hawk rounds up El Jefe Ray Guns. Up over the shoulder. And, a little sudden power slam. I thought he was going to drop him into the barricade head first. He didn't, though. He does it again. Another running power slam on the floor on the outside. The referee's still counting. AJ Hawk doesn't seem to care. It's into the ring post time with the title on the line. You can play it anytime, even if you're 99. El Jefe Ray Guns rolls AJ Hawk back into the ring. Yes, I had to sing the ring post song. I just had to. El Jefe back inside the ring, gets a hold of AJ Hawk. AJ Hawk gets a hold of him, turns things around, puts him up against the ropes. Hangs him up off the top rope. El Jefe Ray Guns certainly caught that one right in the throat. There's an elbow across the small of the back from AJ Hawk. Pat McAfee maintaining a well-behaved demeanor, at least so far. AJ Hawk locks up El Jefe Ray Guns, whips him to the Toxic Table's corner. He's going to show out again. He's getting into it with Angie again. Man, she is really letting him have it. She is not too crazy about him, huh? El Jefe tags Boston Connor with a spite shot. Gets a hold of AJ Hawk, whips him to the Guns Brothers corner. AJ Hawk counters with an elbow. Locks up El Jefe. Whips him to the Toxic Table's corner. Oh, whoa! That was a clothesline straight out of the corner. Here's a quick pin and a cover. 1, 2. Hey, shut up! The Guns Brothers wrapping this one up pretty sudden.
The time, 5 minutes seconds. Your winners by pinfall, the Guns Brothers.
Well, just another light day at the office for the Memphis Millionaire and El Jefe, his brother. And Angie Angel Guns, well, she sure got into it with the Toxic Table. It's a pinfall win for Eddie and Ray over the Toxic Table, and we'll be back with more Snarl in just a minute.
Okay, we're back and up next. It's our next major tag team blockbuster with Mid-South champion Billy White Moon and Jim Dandy Deacons, Best of the West, set to go against MJ Ferrantino's Team Chaos, Hostal, and Dr. Zodiac.
Hoss and Zodi, man, we haven't seen... Wally, go look it up. See, when's the last time we seen Hoss and Zodi?
Our next tag team contest, one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Tex McKenzie at a combined weight of 480 pounds. From Abilene, Texas, Jim Dandy Deacons. And from Norman, Oklahoma, the WL Mid-South champion Billy White Moon, Best of the West.
Okay, boss, the answer to your question would be 11 months since Team Chaos last appeared, and guess against who? Day of all over again, it was Best of the West. But to be fair, things were very different the last time White Moon and Deacons locked horns with Hoss and Zodi.
Their opponents, accompanied by Matthew James Ferrantino at a combined weight of 560 pounds from New Orleans, Louisiana, Hostal, and from Hollywood, California, Dr. Zodiac Team Chaos.
Hey, here comes the devil. He's right behind. Oh, man, I love BS&T. Wow. Guys go away for 11 months, come back with killer entrance music. I love it.
That's true. Ferrantino is just starting out after getting his client base back out of Gary Hart's pocket, and his whole stable was still in flux at the time.
You ain't kidding, things was very different back then. MJ Ferrantino was still getting it all figured out, still coming to me for advice and everything. And now he's 2025 Manager of the Year. Life's got a funny way, don't it?
And for anyone keeping score, last time these two teams met at Rage 11 months ago, it was White Moon and Deacons who got the win. Hoss and Zodi have had 11 whole months to chew on that.
Well, that might not be good for the Best of the West. We'll just have to see how this one develops, guys. Man, I gotta love what Ferrantino does with his people. Billy White Moon and Hostal starting things off here as Willie Johnson sounds the bell. And here we go, Hostal with a couple of quick jabs to White Moon. He's got him up. Billy White Moon counters with an elbow to the back of the head and drives a knee into the midsection of Hoss. Billy White Moon with a nasty kick takes Hostal down to the canvas again. Hostal rounded up one more time by Billy White Moon. There's a side suplex. Oh man, the Choctaw Chopper already going 7 counts of off. There's a knee right to the back of Hostal. White Moon counter. A shot to the gut and an elbow from Hoss, but White Moon whips him to the Best of the West corner. There's a counter from Hoss and a hard right to White Moon. Billy White Moon caught by the scruff of the neck. There's a snap mare. Swing and a miss with the kick. White Moon's gonna make him pay for that one. Hostal right back into the Best of the West corner one more time, but he comes back out. White Moon insists that he stay, and he respectfully declines with a boot to the face. White Moon caught by the scruff one more time. Another snap mare from Hoss. Another swing and a miss. Instant replay. White Moon whips him right back to the Best of the West corner. Groundhog Day all over again. White Moon whips him back into the corner. Hostal counters. White Moon counters and breaks the chain. Finally. Oh man, front slam from Billy White Moon to Hostal. And the thing has just turned around as Billy White Moon has definitely come alive. And Hostal is definitely paying for it. There's a kick right to the back from Billy White Moon. The Mid-South champion, showing why he's been boss for well over a year now. Hoss rounds him up into a backbreaker. Hostal drags White Moon towards center ring. MJ Ferrantino wearing his traditional New York Mets colors. And here comes Dr. Zodiac, the Tin Man, Dr. Doom as I like to call him. Zodi, with a hard right hand to White Moon. And it's their Hostile and Dr. Zodiac Team Chaos. They go back to the days when Boyd Bradford managed them as part of the Bradford Exchange. Who knows, maybe Boyd Bradford will come back someday. Uh-oh, look at this, what we got going on here. Tex McKenzie. He's getting directly involved. Zodiac about to catch a triple powerbomb ride. Oh, man. Willie Johnson's seen enough. Tex McKenzie, he is out of here. He is dispatched. Here's a count. 1, 2. All that work for nothing. Dr. Zodiac powers out of the pin after a triple powerbomb. He is tough. I will give him his due. Jim Dandy Deacons comes in for the first time. Deacons catches an elbow from Zodi. A clothesline. Takes Jim Dandy down into the corner. And there's a knee right to the throat of Jim Dandy Deacons. A stomp from Zodi. Dr. Zodiac rounds up Jim Dandy, whips him to his team's corner. Oof! Well, he missed on that one. Jim Dandy whips him over the top rope out onto the apron. Deacons whips him back in. That was kind of cool. Swing and a miss with a kick. Dr. Zodiac from behind. Belly to back suplex. A stomp to the back of the head of Jim Dandy Deacons. There's a fist drop from Zodiac. A kick right to the middle of the back. A stomp to the lower back. Man, Willie Johnson is on it, man. Tex McKenzie got himself out of here. Wow. Dr. Zodiac now putting the boots to every available inch of Jim Dandy Deacons he can get his foot to. Deacons counters with a leg sweep. Takes Zodiac down. And before he can get away, drives all of his weight into the lower back of Dr. Zodiac. Jim Dandy Deacons catches a fireman's carry from Zodi. Zodi gets a hold of Deacons. There's another snapmare. Ooh, man, a nasty shot right to the side of the head. Swing and a miss with the kick from Zodiac. Jim Dandy Deacons gets him, whips him back to the best of the West corner. Whoa, this one's been crazy so far. I can't believe Tex McKenzie got out of here, man. Wow. Hard right from Zodiac to Deacons. Deacons with a little do the hustle, a counter and a kick to the midsection to Zodiac. Whips him to the best of the West corner. Zodiac counters, kicks his way out of that one. Gets a hold of Deacons. Has him up. Ooh, atomic drop right to the tailbone. Yeah, your back's gonna feel that one tomorrow, sir. Zodiac with a stomp to the lower back. And a straight out choke. No pretenses here to Jim Dandy Deacons. Deacons rolls towards center ring. Struggling to get to a standing position. Zodiac waiting for him on the middle rope. And here he comes. Misses with the double axe handle. Jim Dandy Deacons delivers a shot. And here we go. He's going off. There's a set of jabs. Little fancy footwork and a double shot, right? Oh, man. Dr. Zodiac goes down like a rock. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Hostile comes in to save the day like Mighty Mouse. Jim Dandy Deacons catches a quick breath and goes back to stalking Dr. Zodiac. Zodiac could be in trouble here. Oh, swing and a miss from Deacons. He's going to pay for it. He gets whipped into the Team Chaos corner. There goes Willie Johnson again. Oh, good night, Willie. Zodiac whipped to the best of the West corner. And here we go. Deacons initiating a boot party. Billy White Moon tags himself in, goes for a little bit of his share, stomping with those tassels. Jim Dandy tags in, does his little bit of share. Here comes the big finish. The big low drop kick right to Dr. Zodiac, who rolls out towards center. White Moon quickly going for the pin. 1. Hostile again right there to break things up. Hostile looking to get a little bit more fight out of Jim Dandy. Dr. Zodiac. Look at this. Tarantino, are you kidding me? Shut up. Tarantino said, payback's up. Well, you know what? Well, Billy White Moon goes for a triple powerbomb. Oh, man. Now Willie's got to eject him, too. Zodiac goes for the pin. Willie Johnson decides to count at 1, 2, 3, and that is the Team Chaos picking up an upset win over Best of the West.
The time, 7 minutes and 24 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Boss and Zodiac Team Chaos.
Here comes the devil. He's right behind. Oh man, I just love that. And they got a win too. Well, this has been a fun match right here, you guys. Team Chaos finally getting a turn in the chamber for the Ferrantino group and picking up a win over Best of the West, including the Mid-South champion Billy White Moon and a triple powerbomb, and MJ Ferrantino didn't even get himself ejected. Oh, shit. Oh, folks, we'll be back with more RWL Snarl in just a moment. Up next, Liberty Bell, Danielle Heathcote, and the Snarl Women's Championship. Alright, good people, we're wrapping up the first hour with the Snarl Women's Championship on the line. This one's going to be a potboiler. Liberty Bell Danielle defending the Snarl Women's Championship against Amanda Robinson of the Sectarians. In case you're wondering why you're not hearing the dulcet tones of Miss Lilith Morella, she's out here with her daughter Tiana, and she has been banned from using the public address system. But, true to their form, the Sectarians have given us a written statement. I will not bore you with the whole thing, but it reads in part, Danielle Heathcote, you were offered an opportunity to be part of the Sectarians, but you have chosen to remain an apostate, and therefore it is now time that we redouble our efforts to see your destruction completed. Oh, well. Well, good luck with that. I don't think Danielle's going to be giving up the Snarl Women's Championship to Amanda Robinson, who doesn't do much more than be window dressing for Ethan Valek. I mean, the woman hardly ever wrestles at all.
That so-called offer has to rate as the stupidest thing ever. It can't even have been a legitimate thing. I mean, they had to know Danielle wouldn't go sign up with those wing nuts. Just an excuse to go after her after she balked at their alleged offer.
Yes, exactly. What a sick bunch of psychos these people are. But like I always say, this is what they do, guys.
Tex is right, though, about Robinson. She's wrestled maybe a half-dozen matches in her whole time with Valek's court, including exactly one intergender tag match. Why do I feel like the sect are just sending Robinson on a fool's quest, other than to gain more ammo against Danielle?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I do feel a whole lot better knowing that MJF is out there backing Danielle up. It would have been a horrible thing for her to be out there by herself in that title match with all that creepiness creeping around ringside. Creepy crawlers, Thingmaker 2 from Mattel.
This contest, one fall with a 15-minute time limit, is for the Rwl Sn Rl Women's Championship. The challenger, accompanied by Lilith Morella and Tiana from Devil Hills, North Carolina, representing the Sectarians, Amanda Robinson. Her opponent, accompanied by MJ Ferrantino from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She's an Rwl Ladies Triple Crown Champion and the reigning Sn Rl Women's Champion, All-American Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote.
No, well, another week, another title defense, sir. Oh, man. And they got the whole damn gang out here. Oh, this is gonna be a nerve-wracker. Referee Willie Johnson rings the bell, and off we go. They lock it up. Amanda Robinson with a knee to the midsection of Danielle Heathcote. Danielle catches another stomp to the midsection from Robinson. A set of wrist clutch kicks to the ribs and a forearm. Danielle Heathcote already in trouble here in the early goings. A set of short kicks right to the head from Robinson. And oh man, look at them just standing there like statues. Tiana and Lilith Morella creeping me the hell on out. Amanda Robinson firmly in control of things. Danielle on the outside, getting to a standing position. MJF looking on. Here comes Robinson over the top rope. Oh man, human cannonball. Damn. Huh. This is not good. Robinson opens up with a set of right hands to the head of Liberty Bell Danielle. Danielle rounded up by Robinson, almost damn near into the ring post, and you better believe I wasn't going to sing the song. Amanda Robinson back in the ring. Willie Johnson, look at this. Robinson having to be held back by the referee. Over the top again. Oh, shut up. Amanda Robinson looking very hungry for that Snarl Women's title. Danielle Heathcote rolled back inside the ring. Robinson up on the top far right turnbuckle, misses with the kick. Danielle tags her with a right that spins her around, and right down to the canvas we go into a leg grapevine. The referee checking Robinson, but she turns it around. Couple of hard right hands. MJ Ferrantino watching Robinson like a hawk. Danielle rounded up by Robinson towards the far right corner, head first into the turnbuckle, goes Danielle, she blocks it. Robinson into the corner instead, catches a chop across the chest. Liberty Bell Danielle comes alive here, there's a suplex to Amanda Robinson. Danielle covers, hooks the leg, one. Only a one. Still early goings yet. Amanda Robinson catches a flip over neck whip from Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote. Willis Morella looks like she might get directly involved. Tiana eyeballing the crowd for reasons unknown. Oh, here we go. Tiana already up on the apron and undoing the turnbuckle right in front of everybody. I knew this was going to be bad news. Robinson falls down to another drop toe hold and another leg lock. But Robinson turns it around again, another set of shots to Danielle Heathcote. She cuts herself loose from the submission hold. Robinson locks up Danielle, whips her to the ropes. Hard shot to the midsection. Amanda Robinson with a hard forearm takes Danielle down to the canvas. Man, Amanda Robinson definitely not playing games here. Up on the top far right turnbuckle, Danielle getting to a standing position here, and here she comes. Oh, she connected with that kick that time. Ferrantino getting into it with her. There's a moonsault from Robinson. A stomp to the arm. Amanda Robinson really starting to show out here. Danielle turns it around. Tags her with a couple of hard rights. Keeps her down on the canvas. There's a kick right to the leg. And right into a heel hook stretch. No doubt softening her up for a possible submission later. Could be an ankle lock, could be a sharpshooter, who knows. And right back into the heel hook stretch again. Liberty Bell Danielle keeping Amanda Robinson on the mat and in pain. Robinson counters with both boots, gets up to a standing position, moves in on Danielle. There's a kick to the side of the head. Oh, that was just vicious. Into the exposed steel, right in the back. Danielle catches a kick to the side of the head. And already Tiana and Lilith are starting to pay dividends for Amanda Robinson. Danielle on the outside. Referee correcting one of two turnbuckles that are already exposed. MJ Ferrantino getting into it with Robinson, buying Danielle some time to shake it off. And she finally does. Gets her way back into the ring. Ferrantino letting Robinson have it. Whoa, there's a jumping neck breaker from Liberty Bell Danielle. Fight fire with fire, I always say, and Ferrantino just did. Robinson into, chest first into the dams. Oh, wow. Ow. Well, serves you right. The schemer falls into the pit that he digs for another one. That's Sir Arthur Conan Doyle right there. Flip over neck whip from Amanda Robinson from Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote. Danielle goes for it one more time. Into the steel one more time. Oh, and Tiana seen enough. She is getting into it with Danielle. What in the hell could they possibly even be saying to each other? But Tiana's definitely provoked. Amanda Robinson finally recovers from two shots into that exposed steel turnbuckle. Danielle gets her by the scruff, slams her into the far right turnbuckle, tags her with a hard forearm. Down into the corner goes Robinson. Danielle putting the boots to the face of the sectarian lady, Easton Valek's valet. And there's another flip over neck whip from Danielle. And let's finally turn this thing around. Again, the Snarl Women's Championship hanging in the balance on this one. Here's a leg lock one more time to Amanda Robinson. Tiana Marquez is flipping out. There's a boot to the face from Amanda Robinson. Robinson rounds up Danielle. Oh, inverted Russian leg sweep. Face first into the canvas. Amanda Robinson going for the cover, going with an illegal pin, but the referee caught. Willie Johnson's got good eye. He's got an eagle eye tonight. Robinson takes Danielle down to the canvas. Rebounds off the ropes, a flying punch. Takes Danielle down to the mat. And again, the tides have turned in this one. Amanda Robinson. Oh, a vicious double axe handle. Oh, man, that is not cool. Here's a pin. 1, 2. Oh, Danielle. Pure instinct shoving out of that one. She rolls out to the outside. Robinson up on the far right turnbuckle. MJ Ferrantino's flipping out now. This is not good. Off the top, another flying kick from 10 feet up. Ferrantino is getting a little bit frustrated. Wrist clutch knee. Right to the face of Danielle Heathcote on the outside. The referee already counting. Robinson liked it so much he's going to do it again. She is really dialing up the sadism for this one. Liberty Bell, Danielle Heathcote on the outside being countered. They are, she is in trouble too. And Ferrantino can't do nothing. Robinson pitched towards the timekeeper's area as Danielle makes her way back inside. The referee continuing to count Amanda Robinson, who finally makes her way back inside the ring. Danielle she shouldn't have been showboating right there. She got caught. Whipped into the steel. Oh, man, and hit first into the knee of Amanda Robinson. Oh, man. When's Willie Johnson going to fix that damn turnbuckle? A set of lefts and a stomp to the midsection of Danielle from Amanda Robinson. Robinson off the top and whoa. Well, somebody needs to check for the eye doctor. Amanda Robinson getting a little frustrated with herself. It was your own damn mistake. Amanda Robinson trying to take Danielle headfirst into that turnbuckle, but Danielle said, I'd rather not go. Elbows to the midsection, making the argument most eloquently. And into an ankle lock, dead center ring. I told you this was coming. Amanda Robinson with nowhere to go. Danielle cuts the hold loose. I don't know why, but Tiana getting directly involved again. She is really getting into it with Danielle. The sectarians obsessed with Danielle Heathcote, Patty Powers, and American Powers as a whole. Liberty Bell, Danielle locking in the sharpshooter next center ring. Back-to-back submissions on Robinson, but no, she will not tap out, and Danielle releases the hold again. He is just going to stretch her to death. Damn! Oh, man. That's the third one in a row. Amanda Robinson looking for higher ground. She ain't going to find it. Danielle on the top turnbuckle, double axe hand. Oh, she just... Man, did you see the way she collapsed? Oh, man, that was vicious. Danielle rolls her back inside the ring. Danielle's done playing around, I'll tell you that much. What a double axe handle. Here's a pin, a cover, and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Liberty Bell, Danielle retains the Snarl Women's Championship by pinfall over Amanda Robinson.
The time, 9 minutes and 31 seconds. Your winner by pinfall and still Snarl Women's Champion, Liberty Bell, Danielle.
I love it when Danielle gets a big win, and that was a big win, retaining the Snarls Women's Championship. And I also hate long goodbyes. And we'll be back with the second half of tonight's Snarl right after this. Stick around.